the community seems to be losing its collective mind over this whole natural 20 controversy, and it's kind of funny to watch. Because the one thing I want to reiterate more than anything is the whole Dungeons and Dragons system is merely more of a guideline or foundation. It's not something that's absolutely set in stone. If you don't like certain rules, or if it's just not for you, or if you feel like there's something that you could tweak, by all means, as a DM, absolutely do so. Because the main point of Dungeons & Dragons, as it is with many other TTRPGs, or just games or video games in general, is to have fun. And that's absolutely what we should all strive to try and do. But in regards to my personal feelings on the matter, I actually like this change. But the reason why I say that is because in any scenario, when you roll, it means that there is a chance that you are going to succeed. If there's absolutely no chance of success, then there should never be a roll in the first place. And DMs, I'm saying this to all of you, please don't let your players bully you. If there truly is a scenario that's impossible, I don't care how many different feats or proficiencies or bonuses a player gets, if it's not going to be high enough, if it's simply just an impossible task, it's an impossible task. Don't let them roll. Or at the absolute worst, give them a partial success if they somehow manage to roll that nat 20. And what I mean by that is, let's say you walk up to a noble and you're like, hey, give me all of your money, and you roll for persuasion. Obviously, this noble who's never met you before, has no idea who you are, isn't gonna be like, okay, here, just take all my money just because you rolled a nat 20. So this is honestly one of those scenarios I was talking about where there shouldn't even be a roll at all. But as a DM, if you happen to allow this, then the way it should work is if by some miracle the player rolls a nat 20, then you could do something creative like the noble finds you to be absolutely humorous. There's no way he's going to give you the money, but he likes your moxie, so what he's going to do instead is he's going to offer you a job. He's going to give you the opportunity to earn a lot of money. And I mean, there's other scenarios and creative solutions where this can work, but ultimately what I'm saying is I like the idea that a nat 20 means an auto success in just about any scenario that you could think of, because of the fact, again, it's meant to be a percentage. It's a chance that you might be successful. And you might have that 1 of a million chance, but that nat 20 is that 1 in a million chance that you actually succeed. It ends up being like one of those epic moments that you see in a video game or a movie or you read in a book, where against all odds, you make it happen. And for the sake of fun and also storytelling purposes, that's perfect. It works so well, in my opinion. Now, this is for all you spellcaster friends of mine out there. I know some of you are feeling pretty grumpy over the fact that now crits only apply to melee weapons and unarmed strike. Now, as a primarily martial-based class player, to me this is good news, only for the fact that now it seems to make martial classes a little bit more viable, because let's all be honest here. When it comes to late game, it's all about the spellcasters. So taking those criticals away from spellcasters, as well as the opposing creatures that you're facing off against, really allows these martial characters a better chance of shining. Of course, as always, I'd love to hear what you think in regards to the changes to how nat 20s work. So please feel free to duet, stitch, or leave a comment to let me know how you feel about all this.